Okay, so I'm live. I started at 5 a.m. I walked my dog. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. 05 a.m. Car 4126 pulled into Bridge Light Complex. At that time, at that time, I went home. I have a video of it. I left, went home, got my bicycle, come back, and he's still in there. So I was in there. I went down there. I found where his car was parked. It was pulled in, backed in, and it's sitting there. And so then I was encountered by a lady. She looked like she went into that same place where that car is parked. Might be just close, but anyway. So I called down the GPD. I have a record of that. And now I'm waiting for them to call back. They couldn't give me a sergeant or officer of the day. But he's been in there since 0505. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And it's now 0618 hours. Now we've caught GPD sleeping. We've caught him doing all kinds of shady shit. And this is where I'm at with that. So, and at approximately 5:54 a.m., I called down there to the GPD, and they were supposed to call me back, and it's now 6:15. So I will be calling again. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Oh, we got a rap artist coming. Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm out here off of the road I live off of. I saw the police. They pulled in approximately 0505. Give them the benefit of the doubt. And I finished walking my dog, took my dog home, grabbed my electric bicycle and my equipment, and now I'm back out here. He pulled in this subdivision, backed in, found out where he was. Some lady come through there and asked me if I was okay. She went in the same area. I've called the Gainesville Police Department. They acting like a sergeant's gonna call me back or something like that. I went live in case, they just roll up on me and talk shit or whatever. Yeah, that was probably one right there. That's a white Ford truck. I didn't get its license plate, but it looked to be, they were burning me down. It looked to be like one of them undercover Ford pickup trucks. Just speculating because I didn't have my flashlight on it. But I got my flashlight. Damn, that took this motherfucker a long way to wind up. Good morning, everybody in the chat. I seen a cop. I come out here at 05. I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt. I seen him approximately 05. He come off the road in his duty uniform. In his duty vehicle, 4126. Pulled in, parked. I took my dog back to my house. Come back out with my electric bicycle and posted up. I've called Gainesville Police Department and asked if car 4126 was on duty. They act like they don't know. They said they're going to send a sergeant for me, blah, blah, blah. They just run an interference. But that's all right. I got it all on video. Like I told them, that's not how it works. But that's how they do. These are not good people. I don't care what anybody says. When you encounter them, they are shitbags. They have nothing but disdain for the public. Just like in my first video, whenever I lived out there at the Holly Heights, and the drug task force, which was 1 GPD officer and 4 ASOs, come on me. I had unbearable living conditions, and I was out there with a sign protesting, and they knew all that, and they were so hateful. Anyway, that's just how they are. I have a lot of videos that represent the facts that I'm portraying. And okay, so here we go. No caller ID. No caller ID. Hello?
Mr. Grindle, please.
Yes, this is he.
Hey, this is Sergeant Grindle with Gainesville Police Department. How are you, sir?
Fine, sir. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I'm wanting to know, do you have a car 4126 on duty for this evening?
4126. I will ask. I do not know.
Okay, I'll stand by.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. What's going on with it?
Well, at approximately 0505, I saw the car pull into the bridge light. I took my dog home. I was walking my dog. I seen the unit pull into the bridge light. I went back and got my electric bicycle because I finished my dog walk and the car never come out. So I wanted to see what was going on. So I went back and got my electric bicycle, and I come back this way. The car's posted up and it's not moved. And I want to know if that car is on duty for this evening.
Okay. And what car number? 4126?
Sir, yes, sir.
Did they do anything wrong?
Well, if they're in their house and they're on duty, that's wrong as hell.
Actually, honestly, sir, we allow units that if they are.
Now you're being recorded. Hey, watch what you say, okay? Because you're being recorded. All right. I'm just giving you that moment of caution. All right. So.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Units that live in the city, if they take a meal break or anything like that, and they decide to go to their home and take their meal break there, we don't have a problem with that.
Okay. Well, I just want to know if car 4126 is on duty. He's been there for over an hour now. And it's in the bridge light, 3006 Southwest 23rd Terrace. Is in the bridge light complex. Some lady come out and asked me if I was good. I'm just saying, and it kind of corresponded to that area. You know what I'm saying? A little shady.
No, sir. Midnight shift does not have that unit.
Okay, well, why would that unit be rolling about?
They could be at the gym.
So you can drive. You can drive it. And be careful what you say, because I'm not trying to trap you off in anything. Okay.
No,
and you're being very cordial.
I'll answer any question and I'll be completely honest with you.
And you're being very cordial, and I'm not trying to dig in you. All right, my issue's not with you. So you can drive your vehicle to the gym and come back and forth. Okay.
Yes, sir, you can.
And I'm gonna be doing a follow-up now. You know, I'm gonna want to know why that vehicle was moving. You know, if it wasn't on duty. Okay. Especially at that hour. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look. It's not a good look. You know what I mean?
If they're going to the gym, I don't think it's a bad look.
Oh, okay. At 05 in the morning. I'm gonna interrogate this situation, you know, to the utmost of my abilities. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a records. I'm gonna do a GPS. I'm gonna do all that because I don't like what I see, and I've seen it several times. That's why I have to see something several times before I actuate on it. You know what I'm saying? And so I've observed this behavior several times. I live right down the street. Yeah, I've seen this vehicle pull in this area. It just, you know, at the time I had just seen it enough. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore I'm taking action as a concerned citizen.
But they've never done anything wrong. It's just giving you a hinky vibe.
Yeah, when you're coming home and you're supposed to be on duty and you're staying and you live all the way in the back of the apartment complex, you're not serving the public.
And they come home at that time?
No, I've just seen the vehicle. I've noticed it several times. I walk my dog a lot, you know, and I've seen the vehicle several times pull into bridge light at off hours. You know what I'm saying? The actual unit. And
it's 4126.
Yes.
Okay.
And I understand the purpose of a courtesy officer, and I understand all that too. And that's probably, you know, the living arrangement. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I mean, I'm not speculating on anything, but if that car is not supposed to be on duty and then that car is driving around at dark 30 in the night, it looks very dubious. And like I said, I will be following up in each and every way possible that I have, you know, an avenue of approach to do so.
All right. Yes, sir.
So 4126 is not on duty. And I thank you for your time and effort and calling me back. You have a great evening or a great morning.
Thank you, Mr. Grindle. You too, sir.
All right. Bye now. Hey, chat. What's going on? Okay, so you heard what the sergeant said. You know, it's all a bunch of fluff. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't see how you can mount up in your vehicle at dark 30 in the morning. I've seen this happen several times, more than several. I say at least half a dozen times. This vehicle pulls in here at the bridge light and it'll rest. I'll walk my dog 1.5 miles down to the red light down there. I don't know if you've seen it. Way down there and back, and it still won't pull out, you know? And this morning, whenever I did it, I just had it enough, you know? I had enough. But that is an actual unit, 4126. That's the number. Sweet bees, good morning. Yeah, I'm on it, doggone it. So, some lady come out. I'm going to find out if it was a female that was assigned to 4126. I'm going to find out if it was a female assigned to 4126 and see a picture of her, because I have one on my camera. But they do. We've caught them sleeping. Officer Seaver, the sleeper, posted that on PDF's channel when I was doing a records request. But this car is not off duty. It's moving about at dark 30. I'm going to find out every stinking detail about it. All that I can. I wasn't out cop watching. I was just walking my dog. Sometimes you see too much. Is that Snarkin' Sass? I don't have my glasses on. Let's go. Let's go. Too Tall Rob. Thank all the 7-pack for being in here. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna have to go get my glasses to read this shit. Yeah, I'm trying. I got my arm out there as far as it'll go. It didn't come into focus. Blues Clues. Yes, yes. I seen that. That was not big read, big writing. Critter Cam. Yeah, Rob. Snarkin' Sass has been babysitting elves. I hear you, Chica. All right, I'm going to move out and draw fire. Going back to my homestead. Good morning. A man come with 2 dogs. Y'all hear that? But yeah, that lets them know, even if I'm, even if my Blues Clues ain't right, then at least that'll put a bee in their bonnet that they better not be jacking off on the job, because that's what they do. I've seen it several times, I just don't document stuff like that very often because of the fact that I don't know exactly the schematics of the situation. But I'm on it, doggone it. All right, I gotta hit some tough terrain here. Tough. I went live on my welfare phone. I'm holding it in my hand as I'm right now. I'm home. At the Gator Alley. Alligator Alley. Oh. chilly out there. I mean, it ain't like GPD likes me anyway, you know, so I can't enhance my opinion of me with them. I've already burned that bridge. There's the Lord Fatness. We were walking. All right, glasses. All right. Kay Stevenson. Beth Meadows, good morning to you. Cops wake up angry when caught. Yes, ma'am. Yes, they do. I'm going to turn my fan off. All right, hold on. Chat, bitch. All messages are visible. Okay, Sweet Bees. Kay Stevenson. I thought I just modded you. No, you are modded. Okay. Southwest Jeff. Good morning, Southwest Jeff. Beth Meadows. Utah Rob. Kay Stevenson. Thank you, Kay Stevenson. Let's go. I'm reading the chat now. I know. I know that man. I know whoever that was back there. They were sleeping. Okay. You don't get up in the middle of the night and roll out with your squad car and then come back and park it. He parked it ass in first so he could pull out tactically, I guess, you know. Anyway, that shit, I'll get the camera from the police department. I mean, it's all a matter of public record. I'm gonna find out what the fuck the skinny was with that, because I've seen that officer pull in there so many times over the last few months. Yeah, I do. I know, Southwest Jeff. Sounds fishy. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out. Right, Kay Stevenson. Even a good person does not make a good cop. I mean, let's face it. We have to have rough people in these positions to take, you know, these situations that occur. But that doesn't mean they got to defraud the public and they get special. I mean, let's face it. Any cop that worked in a real job would be a fired bitch in a matter of minutes or days if they conducted themselves the way they do. They take long breaks, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 dot, dot, dot. It's all, and it's more like casual labor. You're not always on the clock. But long story short, these people are defrauding the taxpayers when they lay up in their beds or sleep in their cars, you know? they get wonderful benefits and sick days and all that. They get a complete package when they start. A lot of people have to work a year before they get a sick day accrued. But anyway, you can always call out sick, or go to their prescribed doctor and get, rotted off the range. But these people, they just like you heard them phone calls, the first assholes that I talked to, they know who the sergeant is on duty. That sergeant that called me probably ain't even a sergeant on duty. He's just probably, admin. I don't know. I'm going to look into all that because it's all a matter of public record right now. I got to turn that around. I will in a second. I'm rolling a cigarette. This is on my welfare phone. I've weaponized my welfare phone to do YouTube lives. YouTube lives matter. All lives matter, but YouTube lives matter more. The most. Where's my chat? I was going to let it go to the dirty 30-minute mark. News Now Lisa. Good morning, News Now Lisa. She's in Miami, Oklahoma. Let me turn this around. Good morning. So like I said, I was out there, walking fat boy, and I was like, look at this guy. He's just pulling in. What is it, a call, So I went, hey, thumbs up to you, Lisa. So Lisa's a cop watcher out in Miami, Oklahoma, and she's good to watch. She's a female auditor that, goes out there in the middle of the night and films the police. She's usually by herself. She's a brave bird, I tell you what, because they ain't playing around there. You can see how they treat her sometimes. So, I know that cop is supposed to probably be on duty. You can't tell me that you're going to jump up in the middle of the night in your fucking squad car, drive down the goddamn road and come back. That cop's trapped off in there and wouldn't come out because I was sitting there, making a record of it. But I got a record of the phone calls. Oh, thank you, Southwest Jeff, for subbing to Lisa. She's a good lady. She's a good cop watcher. And she does random acts of kindness for homeless people around there and stuff like that. And she's got a nice dog, the Nature Boy. But long story short, you don't go out there at dark 30 in the morning and jump in your car and go work out. You know what I'm saying? And if you did go work out, we're going to see a lot of videos of that because there's video cameras all around Gainesville. And they used to have run the stoplight program with all the. So we got cameras everywhere, even though we don't get the automatic tickets from the system. Anyway, long story short, there's going to be public records of all this shit. I'm sure, and that you don't go out at dark. Now that made that sergeant complicit, and I gave him fair warning. Watch what you say on here, because if you're the HMFIC and you're complicit with this, and you're facilitating this alibi that you're feeding me a line of shit, then I'm going to, rip you a new asshole, all that I can do. And I'm going to tell you, there ain't a whole lot you can do, but you're like a flea, on a dog. You get in there and you get a cut, you get you a hookup and start drawing blood, and the dog scratches on you. That's all they can do is scratch us, But these people around here, now I don't like to tell tales out of school, but if you've seen some of Rice Krispies videos, how they treated him, if you see my videos, how to treat me, and if you see other auditors that come through here, there's very few people who come through here, but you see, this is not a good place, and the crime is getting bad here, really bad. We have a lot of shootings, and they have no control on the criminal element here. And so, therefore, if I can catch you at home sleeping, that's a chance to get a better officer in here. I'm not saying that it will occur, but if I can get rid of you or bring, your poor performance to light, then they'll get rid of you because you're a problem magnet. That's what I told the mayor. I'm reading you, Snart. Ring down hellfire, yes ma'am, all the way. But so I went out there, I'm gonna have to do some editing to put this out there. But like I told that sergeant that was on the phone that called me back 15 minutes later, he's gonna tell me that car 4126 is not on duty. So you're gonna get up at dark 30. And we're talking like, if they went and worked out at the gym, they got up at like 04 or something. Because I seen them, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm just saying 0505. I was out the house before then. But anyway, long story short, if these motherfuckers is going to cover each other's ass like that, they're going to wear all the same punishment. Now, probably nothing will come to them because IA is a joke. It's a joke. Corporate compliance is a joke. Anyway, they're not there for the civilians. They're there for the police. And I put complaints in on them. Like if I did shit that they did to me, I'd probably be still in the fucking hospital recovering from something that happened this summer. But long story short, this makes them aware that we are here and we are watching and we are taking action. We're not just doing it for clicks and views. I mean, that's fine if you commercialize your whatever. My days are made. All I do is throw rocks at the mailbox till the check comes. But other people, they have to, commercialize their activism if they can because it helps offset the costs. Long story short, they know we're here. They know we're watching. They probably won't do any better because you can't, once you're stuck in your ways, you're stuck in your ways. Now, I've seen that vehicle come in there and out of there all kinds of times. I think something else is going on. What's up, Anarchy TV? Thanks for coming in. So what I'm going to do is in the morning, Monday morning, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to find out whatever happened to Sleeping Seaver, Officer Seaver. I don't know if y'all remember that. We call him Sleeping. And I filled out a couple of IA complaints on different situations. Anyway, I'm going to find out about some of these complaints that I filed. And I'm also going to want to know exactly everything that I can get. I'm going to go there and personally ask them. I want to know can I get a GPS? Can I get, 3 bags full? Because I know this cop was sleeping. I know this motherfucker seen a bad goddamn day. Because that was his old lady that come out. I'm sure it was. When she come out there and she asked me, are you okay? Are you good? That shit was hilarious. People don't get up at 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock and walk their dogs. I know I'm out there every day. I hadn't seen that lady before, But we're going to see exactly what goes on here. And why would you drive your squad car all the way down range to the gym and back, which is only like 1.5 miles, 2 miles from here, 3 miles at the most. I say 3 at the most. 3 miles at the most. Why wouldn't you drive your POV? You can't tell me you're making $40,000, $50,000 a year and you ain't got a privately owned vehicle. And I don't think that the cops, whatever they got going on, that's fine. I don't think that, the cops, any of them, I'm going to want an example of somebody else going to the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning. I know I caught this motherfucker at home. I know I did. I know I caught him fucked up because they wouldn't come out there. I guarantee you in a little bit, I'll go back there in a little bit and I'll make another video. I got about 5 of them off this incident. Anyway, I know I'll go back there in a little bit and see if that car is in place. The most they can do is give me a trespass order, or they could probably get a restraining order against me. You know what I'm saying? It'd be the first one I ever had. It'd be from a cop. But I don't go maliciously bother anybody at home. It's just that jackwagon. I seen it pull off the road, pull in there, sat there for a long ass damn time, and then come back out. Now you can't tell me if they didn't go to the gym, they went and did something shady. If they're not on duty, I'm just saying. And somebody that looked kind of dubious come out of there. You know, I've been observing. Yeah, the blue bastards con. Yeah, that's what they are. Con artists and conspiracists. Conspiring and confederating, each with the other. That's how the charges read. But these people, they are dubious. In most instances, they don't do a good job. Just like this is the place where we had the good-looking cops, and then come to find out they were making anti-Semitic responses on their social media. They got rid of them. And then there was basketball cop. He stopped and played basketball with some kids when they got a call, supposedly. And then later on, Shaq come down from Orlando and played basketball with him. And then about 3 weeks after then, he bounced an athlete's face off the front of his car for nothing. That's basketball cop. So there ain't no good cops, okay? You might catch them in a good moment this moment, but the next breath, they're fucking, doing something, that an unscrupulous act. It's a little early in the morning. I haven't had my coffee or my joint. And don't cop watch high, and don't cop watch drunk. Planning out my lawyering for Tuesdays. Yeah, good luck with that, Snark. I wish that we could be there and fucking stand outside and support. Put these motherfuckers on goddamn notice. You have to watch out for Snark law enforcement agencies. She chalks sidewalks. But I'm not afraid, what are they going to do to me? You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid, the most they can do is trespass, give me an order not to come back in there and give me I wouldn't have went in their housing development if their car wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? If I hadn't personally witnessed it, I don't go in there just to fuck. I know that cop lives there. Been watching it for about 6 months, And I figured because they do shifts from like 2100 to 09 to 2100. That's their shifts approximately. Anyway, I've seen a lot of riding around. I've seen a lot of that situation, but this is right here in my neighborhood, so I feel compelled, to take action. I'm sure that without a reason of a doubt, I'll be afforded the opportunities. They won't give me no fucking play. But I should be afforded the opportunities to get the GPS tracking off of that vehicle, because I want to know where the fuck that son of a bitch went to. If he didn't go to the gym, what the fuck are you doing out? Some shady shit. We're going to find out. If you're out there running games, playing Dope Boy or something like that, we're going to find out too. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. You know what I'm saying? These people are fucking. They do not have the public's trust around here. Trust and believe. They don't. They had to get rid of police chief, all kinds of shit like that. They don't tell nobody. These mayors and city council are so awful. They vote themselves for a double raise. That's in the news right now. These people are fucking like some of the biggest stacks of fucking garbage. You know what I'm saying? They use all kinds of fucking ploys and promote all kinds of bullshit. The frauds, the fucking taxpayers here. It's disgusting. I'm telling you, it is disgusting. Gainesville is a box of fuckery, you know, and it starts at the top with the mayor, with them wanting to double their salaries and all this, that, and the third is fucking crazy. Oh yes, ma'am. I'll be careful. Yeah, I don't get up in their face. You know what I'm saying? And if you notice where I posted up whenever I was observing that car 1-to-1, like I was with eyes on it, I stay away, you know. And I knew that lady had something to do with that whenever she walked in that house. Now I didn't see her come out, but I know whenever she walked that dog, I know that she was not I knew that she was a part of that. You know, I knew that it wasn't just random. She was out there at dark 30 that early walking her dog, you know. But I'll find out, and I'll get it. I want to see a picture of that cop. That might have been her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. I'll go find out if that bitch went to the gym, because there's a gym out back, you know. So if she pulls in, she had to go by a lot of cameras. I'm gonna want to know everything about that car for the last 7 days. And thank y'all for popping in. I appreciate it. All 6 of y'all that's left, that's very nice. It's nice to have support when you're out on doing business like that. Safety rules. Yes, Snark. Oh, AFA? Yeah, he gets on them. I'll tell you another one that finds shit bags is that Justin Pulliam. He takes action too. Detective Blue. Thank you, Beth Meadows. But I just couldn't believe, you know, that car, you know, was just going to sit in there. And I'm sure right away they went in and called, hey, look, I'm stuck like Chuck. Yeah, Justin is 100 Southwest, I think. Now, I ain't talking about them other dirtbags that used to be in collusion with him. They're all fucktards, but out of a half a dozen, you get one that's really the people's champ, you know, and that's Justin Pulliam. He does good work. After Amanda's starting to do things like that too, she's starting to get Justin Pulliamized. I ain't never seen nobody like Justin Pulliam. That motherfucker is like wide open. I mean, he changes whole regimes. He has significant impact on the ballot box, I'm certain to say. Well, thank y'all for coming in here. And yeah, fucktard, awesome word. Yeah, you would think I'd be a man of many words, you know, but I really don't have that much vocab. Yeah, Snark, he's one of my favorites. Snark's one of my favorites. She's a goddamn mad sidewalk choco. No. Maybe we'll all chat later. Okay. No problem. Have a great day. Yes, Sweet Bee. It's nice to see you. Thank you. And I'm going to sign off now. I was only supposed to go to the 30-minute mark, but thank y'all for being in here. I'm going to sign off now, and I'll see y'all around today. And if I don't see you, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And thank you. Thank you, Kay Stevenson, Beth Meadows, Snark and Sass, Sweet Bee, Southwest Jeff, Alrighty, we outie.